Click on stop sharing, please. Chris, click on stop sharing. I can see your screen. Just click on stop sharing. Christopher or Marshall, please. Or Eric, you can just overwrite is sharing. Please do that immediately because I noticed that you've started recording the class. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much, guys, for coming in. I really, really do appreciate your time today. We're so excited to find everybody here. I hope you get intense or immense knowledge from this class today. Like I said, the reason that you're here is basically to learn about the new trend. I know that you guys are building, you guys are web developers, you're web designers, you have people that you're creating websites for. So I am really, really excited to meet with you. So let me introduce myself. I'm still trying to find a way to buy time. I want this class to start at around 4:05. So at 4:05 exactly, we are kicking off the class. So let me just say hello to everybody that's in the house. Let me see if I can pick your names one after the other. Thank you, Ada, for joining. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Chris, for joining. Thank you, Didi Peters. Thank you, Ebite Miracle. Okay, Eric is our class teacher today. Thank you, Ewela Oladimeji. Please don't get me wrong if I pronounce your, don't, uh, come for me if I pronounce your name incorrectly, please. I really do apologize if I do that. Thank you, Henry, for joining. Thank you, Kalu, for joining. Thank you, Sam Adeyinka, for joining. Thank you, Stels Olami, for joining. Thank you, Sulaiman, for joining. Thank you, Tola, for joining. And thank you, Vitus, for joining. I'm not sure if I've been able to cover everybody, but I hope a lot more people join the class today as well. So thank you, everybody, that you're here. I really appreciate it. Most important thing is that, we are in this critical situation right now. And the critical situation is that we are in a time where it's the pandemic and the pandemic is raving. But we can say that we're in an environment that, or we are in an industry, let me put it that way. We're in an industry that is very, very lucky to have this kind of pandemic because you don't want to be in the airline industry and this pandemic eats you. You don't want to. You don't want to be in the you don't want to be in the cinema industry and this pandemic is going to be very disastrous. So maybe first and foremost, let's say thank you for being able to, be in this type of industry while this pandemic is on. Because honestly, I can boldly tell you that a lot of people that are looking to go online have really, really increased. A lot of people have been, a lot of people have been asking us, how do we get our websites online or how do we move our business online? So it is a very, very good time for every one of us in this webinar to be here today. So now the problem is there is this surge, right? There is this surge of requests, and how do you go about, finding the right people, and also once you have found them, how do you then, scale things up? Because I know that the hardest part for web developers and designers is actual scaling. Like, how do we scale this thing? Like, you're getting request on how do I move from building 5 websites per week, for example, if sleepless non-sleepless person, how do I move from building 5 websites per week to building uh, 10 websites per week or 15 websites per week? And the reason for this webinar is to give you a breakdown of how you can move your website or your website building using our site builder. Our site builder allows you to create websites like fast. Like you can create in like, how do I put it? Like in like few minutes. You can create websites as 2 hours. It depends on the type of website you're creating, though. You can create websites as quickly as possible, and that way you can, move on to different things. And also, I think we were talking about being a reseller at the point. I don't know if any of you were able to join our reseller program. We talked about the reseller program and how you can even have websites. You can get to even make money off our reseller program, where you don't only build the website, you are also collecting revenue every year, collecting money every year from the client to keep them. And that's how, honestly, that is how Ugo started, and that is how we feel that our web developers, our web designers should be able to craft their business. And that's why we are here today to find, how do I put it, to fine tune things that you can do that can allow you to automate your business. I call it automation because it allows you to do things faster, to automate your business, and then you can scale faster. You can scale so without using WordPress or any other thing. Just drag and drop and you are ready to go. So thank you guys for being here today. I think I'll just let Eric take on things so that he shows you how our website works and how you can actually get more from our site builder. Thank you very much. So Eric, please, can you please take on?
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Demi. Am I audible, please?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I am Eric, and it's so nice to have you here. So, like Mr. Demi, our Chief Growth Officer at Google has said, Sitebuilder is a powerful tool. You are going to find that out, in the next couple of minutes. So, in this webinar today, we'll be learning how to build websites with Google Sitebuilder. We all know, I believe, that the most common or way of building a website is by coding it. But do you have to? Is it necessary? Uh, You know, Google Site Builder solves this problem because we believe that building a website should not be an hassle for everyone. It should not be a problem. You should be able to build a website yourself, basically. So that is why we have Google Site Builder. And one thing you will learn from this tool is that you don't have to know how to code at all. In fact, you don't even have to be a very technical person. If you can create your own Facebook page and you can, create your own Gmail account, you can definitely build a website with Google Site Builder. And that's why we are saying that, see, this is a money-making avenue. You can come to Google Site Builder, you can build websites for people and charge them for it. So I'm going to be showing you, and to use Google Site Builder, the URL is googles.com/sitebuilder. Once you go there, you see more details about Google Site Builder. How much it costs. It costs very little. I mean, just a fraction of what you would charge your clients for your website. And there are so many packages available, that you can choose from. And so what do you need, to start building your website with Google Site Builder? It's important for you to have some things ready so that when you get started, you don't waste time. So that when you get started, you move very fast. The number one thing is content. When it comes to websites, content is number one. It's about what do you want people to see on the website. Okay, I have a client, today who is a mechanic. He has a mechanic company, and he's disrupting the mechanic industry, and the name of his company is refix.ng. You're going to see that in a bit. And what they do is they have a website. I mean, they want to build a website for which people can, tell them, okay, find out about them, and also request for mechanics. So mechanics can come to their house or come to wherever their car stops, and they have expert mechanics who are going to go right there and get their car fixed. I want to show you that you can actually do that with Google Site Builder. You can build something like that with Google Site Builder. So we are building a tech company actually in today's meeting within 1 hour. Now, I said number one thing you need is content. When you want to build a website for your clients, tell the client to send you the text needed. Okay, this is my tagline, this is the service I render, this is the description of all those services, this is how I want it to be placed. Most times it's better to send the client a form so the client can fill that form, and then it's very easy for him to give you that information. Then second thing you need is the logo and branding of that business. Before a website can be done, the logo should be done. Why? Because the things like color and all those things should be gotten from the brand of the company. And this my client today, this is our client today, who is building a tech company, in the mechanic industry, has a logo already and has his color already. So that is no problem at all. And when you get a logo, it's better to get a PNG version of that logo. Now, PNG images are different from JPEG. JPEG have background, PNG does not have background. So for logos, it's better for you to have a PNG version, very high quality, no background, so that whenever you put it on the website, it looks very good. And third thing you need is nice pictures. Pictures make website look good. They say quality pictures speak more than words, and that is fact when it comes to websites. When you have very nice pictures, you have very nice illustrations, the website will look
Eric,
very good.
Eric,
Yes, sir.
Eric, sorry for cutting you. I just thought that I should bring something in here. So,
Okay.
please, if you have any questions, please drop it in this comment section. We will attend to any questions that we have, or then we can transfer it to Eric so that he can answer the question. As well, in this meeting, you will always you're also eligible to get a .com.ng for free, and eligible to get a 1 month from us. But you have to tell us that you will try out the site builder. So we will share a form. Ada will put a form in the comment section where you can fill your details in. So we are not giving everybody that registers for the webinar. We are only giving to people that are on this webinar and says yes, they are willing to try the site builder. So, well, Ada will share the form in the comment section. Please watch out for that. And also, if you have any questions, please don't forget to ask us. So, Eric, please, sorry for cutting. Please go right back.
All right, thank you so much for that, Mr. Dami. Wow, so good news, guys. You get a free .com.ng domain. Wow, just for being here. Okay, so let's get started. Yeah, thank you. So now I told us that to try out the Google Site Builder, you only need to go to googles.com /site builder, and that is going to show you the different things that we have available for you in Google Site Builder. You see, you can design your website easily. This is the web page, that it brings you to, very, very cheap plans, from as cheap as 1.3 a month, and once you choose one of these and you sign up, and guess what? You can even try it out for free. So you can click on get a free trial for 30 days. See it for yourself, I believe we all should do this once we are done with this. Go to googles.com /site builder and click on try it out for free. And so once you come there, you're trying it out for free, you're on the free plan, you go ahead, it brings you right to this page, where you can start creating your website. And the first question is, what kind of website do you want to create? If you're on a paid plan, you can go with the one that has an online store. So you can even sell online. You can collect payment to PayPal and some other payment gateways available there. So this thing it is not a tool for babies, actually. It's something very powerful. And but today we're going with, I just need the website. So I'm clicking on, oh, sorry, I just noticed that I didn't share that screen. So this is the screen, that like going to, once you want to create a website. So you can go with I need a website with an online store, or you can go with I just need a website, which is what we're going with today. We just want a website, for our tech company. And so it tells you to choose a template or a theme. And don't be scared because you can change theme at any point in time. And guess what? All this is just to serve as a boilerplate for you to start with. So once you choose one of these, you can change the image very easily. You can change the logo, the color, anything very, very easily. So don't think that, oh, if I choose this one of elephants now, I'm going to think my website is an elephant website. No, you can change the picture. You can click on any of them to preview and see what it will look like, if you can see this is actually a nice one. Let's see if it will look good for our for our tech company. I don't want to go with this. Let's look for something else. Let's look for something. You know what? Let's go with this one right there. So I'm gonna click on this to preview it. We can change that image, put a nice text here, have our logo up here. Please mute your mic, and we can do a lot of things. And so I'm going to go with this. So I'm going to just click on start editing. And that is how easy it is. So it's taking a minute to load. Please make sure you have good internet when you're doing this so that it won't be, a little frustrating.
Eric, so there's it says, how about building a church website where donations can also be made? Can we choose a website with online store option, or what do you suggest?
Please, the first line. Come again,
Okay.
please, for the first line.
It says, how about building a website, a church website where donations can also be made? Can we choose a website with online store option, or what do you suggest?
For that case, I won't suggest going with online. I won't suggest going with online store. No. Just go with normal websites. Then later on, you can add the payment button later. If you're on a paid plan, you can add the payment option later. Next, you need to have a good internet. Although I have good internet, but because of the live stream, it's we're just gonna be a little patient. This is loading. It's a very powerful site builder. That's why it's taking so much time. Very powerful and very capable.
Please, guys, continue to, and don't forget that you are eligible for a free.com.ng and a free 1 month hosting when you fill the form that Ada dropped in the comment section. Please, if you're interested, please just fill the form and we will make that available to you. Thank you.
So I'm closing several tabs already. This should be faster now. The issue is with the live stream, actually. That's what is making it slow.
Eric, another question why the site builder loads. Hello, please, are there plugins?
Oh yes, there are plugins. Like in fact, several. In fact, from that you can use for several things. You will see them, like several of them. Some of them, most are free once you're on a paid plan. Most of them are free once you're on a paid plan. And some of those plugins even include different payment gateways, different sections on the website that you can add, pricing tables, things like that.
All right, thank you. You have another question. As developers, is there provision for us to create more teams for the site builder and probably make money from it, as in the case of WordPress and the likes?
Okay, so this is handled by another company, and that will be their discussion. But if that is something you're up to, you can probably just reach Mr. Dami or Mr. or Miss Ada after this meeting, and they'll probably
Yes.
no
If
problem.
if you're looking at doing that, just shoot us a mail, and maybe we can find a way to get in touch with the guys that works on the teams and see if there is possibility for you to make money off the what's it called, off the teams that is being created.
Okay, so sorry, I cut that. I just want this to load faster. That is why I cut it. So just give me a minute. Once it loads, I'm going to connect. And good, here we are. I knew it was the live stream that was affecting it.
Sorry to quote you, Eric. Eric, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but your mic is a bit.
Okay, sorry. So I had a quick question. He said he wants to quickly, they have another section, so he wants to quickly ask, I think. So he said, Abdul
Ada, your
Karim,
mic is no. Ada, your mic is very. Are you using an earpiece? I think your mic is probably it's echoing or something.
can you hear me now? Can you hear me clearly now?
No, no, it's not clear yet. It's not clear.
Can you, okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, this is a lot better.
Can you hear me?
Yes, it's a lot better, Ada. We can.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. All right.
Is that
Eric,
okay?
I I think you have some questions here, but to
Same time.
reduce to move faster with things, we'll have to take those later. So I just want you to, show how it works quickly so we can then have time for questions.
Okay, good. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, so the thing that's loaded now. This is it. I hope we can all see this. On the side, there are items and objects that you can drop. Just drag and drop. This is a drag and drop website builder. You can see that is so easily. I can just remove this right here. Delete that.
Eric, hold
Yes.
on. Sorry,
Okay.
sorry. So Yakubu said he might need to. Abdul Karim said he might need to leave quickly because he has another class. So maybe you might want to ask a question. He said he has used our site builder before for small websites, but can it be used for complex websites?
Okay, so I mentioned that there are apps, that you can add to the website. In fact, there are membership plugins, in fact, that people can use to create accounts and sign in on your website. So really, yes, you can use to create complex websites if you really know your way around, and that is not a problem at all. You just have to use this often, and you can see up here on my screen, you can see apps here. If I click on apps, I don't want to divert from this arena because I don't want to have issue with the internet again. But if you click on that, you see so many, which I'm going to do at the end of this call. You see so many apps that you can add. Those apps will make your website, more capable, and or if you're looking for more complex things. Maybe you want people to be able to sign in, you want people to be able to drop contact. This can already take contact from the way it is. There's already a map on this website as you're looking at it. People can already send you messages on it. Social media is already integrated. Your social media links are already integrated. As it is this way. But if you want something more complex, you definitely can do a lot of things. Just by installing more apps. So for you now, our advice if you are buying the site builder plan, buy the highest plan. That would really make create room for you to do the things you want to do. I hope I've answered your question, Karim.
Thank you, Eric. Yes.
All right, thank you so
Please,
much.
guys, just make sure that you use the site builder. And that's why we are giving the opportunity for you to have a free domain name. So free domain name and free 1 month hosting so that you can publish and see how the website looks. So please don't forget, Ada, please, you can drop the link again. So for people that are just coming in, so that they are able to have access to the free.com and free hosting.
Okay, thank you. So I mentioned earlier that you need three things to build your website. You need the content, the logo, and good pictures. So here is the content my client sent to me. The one who is building a tech company. I'm building a tech company for him this evening. So now this is content. Some things, just not so much, but some things to get started. Then I would have to figure out some other things. He even sent me reviews. That I can work with, his contact information. These are the very basic things. What he wants to be on the home screen is right here. This is about. These are. And all. He wants to add some company. Some car logos as well. So some. The companies it fixes and all. So this is the content. These are the images right there. He sent me some images which are very good and very clear. They are quality pictures, and I'm going to be working with them, and I'll be downloading more. I'll show you how to. I'm going to get very quality pictures for any kind of business if you are going to be building a website for people. So that you won't have issues with pictures, with quality free pictures. Then his logo is right here. He gave me his logo is right here. Yes, can you mute your phone if you're not, so that we don't have comments? So this is the logo right here. I told you the color is
Please, guys, mute your mic, please. If you're not muted, please mute your mic so we can have orderliness. Thank you.
You need a very quality logo. I have a logo right here. I have as well. So I think we are good to go this evening. So now here is our site. Let's start editing. To click, let's start with the logo. If you click right here now, we can, just come here, change the logo. Let's see if we can upload the SVG image, which should be somewhere here. Yeah, let's see. I guess it did not accept that SVG. So let me just, get a PNG version of that logo. Now, when I told us PNG version of the logo is the best, I meant it. Because, it really looks good wherever you place it. This is it right here. So in a minute, you're going to see that. Oh, look at that. This is looking good already. We fix right here on his website. Then home, services, team, contacts. So, that is good. And so right here now, I'm going to change this to fix cars. Fix cars. You want it very bold. You see, if you click on any text right here, you can edit it. Like, it's as if, you're typing in Microsoft Word. You can edit things. I can just change that to fix cars. And it's, so easy to work with. I'm gonna copy this right here. Now paste it here. Yeah. Let me make sure the color is white. You see, you can change colors right there. You can change text color. That's that way. Yeah. Good. So now I want to make this a little bigger, so that it's much better. Okay. Let's see if we can change the font, No. But for some reason that is not showing. I hope it's not the internet or something. But hey, let's just change the background already. Edit background. I'm going to replace the image, Let me look for one of those pictures my client sent to me, Let's go with this one. Let's see how good this one looks. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. So if you're okay with this, which when I'm just going to darken it, so that on it comes out well. I'm going to darken that picture, that background that I just added now. You see, this is very, very easy to use, just as if you're playing around with your Facebook page. And look at that already. This is looking good already. I'm gonna say reach out to us. So you hit a button. Once you click on the button, you can change what it says. You can change that to contact us. Then you can change other things, for instance, the link, where it links to. I want it to link to a standard page, which is the contact page. So once someone clicks on that button, they go to the contact page. I like every other thing, you can change the text on it right here. You can change the style, okay, let's go for this. And yeah, you know, so let's just go ahead and start to make more changes, let's change it. Very easy to fix things. Let's put this picture of a mechanic walking. Yeah. And now if you click on any image and you select the light box, when your user clicks on that image, it's going to open up, it's going to expand and fill the screen. So that's the point of this light box right here, it does that. Now everything has alignment. So this is center aligned, you can make it right aligned or left aligned. Even this text right here, you can change the alignment, and all. Very little things that make your website look very good. Make sure things are well aligned. So what are we going to put here? Let's see. We're gonna copy this and put that here. Then here we're gonna say avoid your next customer. Right? Then we can make that bold, see. Yeah, that looks good already. Which is, you can. I want to make this smaller so that it looks better. So I'm just going to, having clicked on the image, I'm going to click on this resize right here. I'm just going to, keep doing that. Yeah, and that is it. That is it already. So right there, I'm going to change this background, You see, everything is just a template for us to start with. You can change everything. You can edit everything. Edit background, replace. Let's look for another nice image, from here. And yeah, there's this thing they also do. They also wash cars. So we're going to put that right here. We fix, as a company, they fix cars. Very good people who wash cars. So we want us to put that too. So we're going to, make that darker. The car is being washed. Yeah, and that looks good. So I'm gonna save that. And when you're creating your website, any edits you are making, it's being saved automatically. You don't need to click save somewhere unless you're editing a picture. Everything right here. Once you're done with your website, you click on publish, but we're not doing it. We're gonna put car washing services. I'm sure you can see that this is something you can do, even if you've not written a line of code before. We have very reliable car washes who will come and if your car it cleans and wash. What if that is right? I did not study English in school, so pardon me if that is right. But that is what we have put in there right now. We're gonna change the text to reach. Yeah. So when somebody comes there, the person can see, oh yeah, look at, I can get my car fixed, I can wash my car, what we are known for. So this is where I'm going to put some of those content, so that people know that this guy, they are good at what they do. To make it easy, I'm going to copy that. Just paste that here. Reduce the like so much. Good. Gonna come in, and transparent pricing. Reduce that so much. Oh, sorry.
Guys, please don't forget to ask your questions. Please drop it in the comment section. While we round up.
Yeah. So and you know, so it's just about knowing where you want to place different things. And you're gonna realize that this is so easy to use. I'm gonna copy that text, paste this one right here. Good. I'm gonna copy this one. And I'm also going, I'm going to show us how to add new sections next now. So this part is done. We don't want this right here. So what are we going to do? We're just going to come here. We don't want it here. We're just going to click on this, X mark on the top right. Once I click on that, it will ask me, are you sure you want to delete? Yes, of course. And it's gone now, it is gone. It's gone. Yeah, and so our team of professionals, yeah, our team, let's remove this one right here. You can say, okay, so they are fixed. It's a counter. So it comes to, yeah, that's good. And yeah, and just set that here. Okay. Okay, so now here is the review section, and we have some reviews, don't forget. This one is from Johnson James. I'm gonna copy that, place that right here, and the name is Johnson James. And then you can see as you work on it,
Eric,
there.
Eric,
Yes,
you
yes.
might need to start rounding up so that we'll have enough time for questions. So probably around 4:45. You just have to round up so we can take questions. Okay.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay, now I want to add a new section. What section? I want to add a gallery section. So on this side, you see that you can pick individual elements. Now we're gonna pick a section. This section up here. We're gonna click on this. We want it to be down here. Under our theme as something as a postcard what we're looking for. Just right here. You want to drop it here. So you can see there's a blue line telling you it's going to be dropped here. So so that is what drag and drop is. Then once you drop that, it will ask you what layout do you want for that section. You want the gallery layout. So okay, what gallery layout do you want? Pick one. Just choose one you like, and it will fit that. So let's just select this. And it's good for you to be able to crop your pictures before uploading them so that you don't have issues with sizes and all, so that things are, good sizes and all that. So, starting to, let's add images, Everything is just about, clicking and, it's very easy to I'm just going to, I'm going to delete this. Okay. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Then we're gonna add images. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, look at that now. Yes, so look at that. Our website is doing so well already. Let's copy this one. About now, this is right here. And change the entire text. So, right. Yeah. And they have, they have a phone number. Don't forget that we can copy from here and paste right here. So we're just going to reduce the font, and change the color back to white. Yeah, and that is good to go. Then what else? They have an email, info@refix.ng. So we're going to now paste that. Let's paste that right here. Once you reduce the font height, I hope we are all getting this. Like it's so easy. This is their address. Let's try to reduce that, so long. Of course, we have to make that fit. Wow. Change the color to good. Yeah, okay. So look at that now. Okay, this image. Yeah, so just look at that, huh? We have so that's completely look at that. So just look at this. Let's change this to another color so that make background change color so that the logo can show well. No, but that's not better. Yeah, I think this is okay. Yeah, so look at that. Now, and to edit other pages, just click on the page link right here and just do the same thing right there. Just change the pictures. Look at this. This is the contact page. If we and there's a map right here. If we click on this map and we paste that address, we paste that address. This happens to be Google's address actually. Please don't go to Google's trying to fix your account. The same. And once you paste that in, it's going to, the thing works automatically. Like, this thing is set up for you not to stress at all. Like, no stress for you at all. We're gonna remove this. We're gonna say, come visit us. This is the contact page we're using. And of course, we can edit this. Yeah, change that. That's the email right there. That is good. So a lot of things are already in place right here. For the theme section, the person was asking if you can do a lot on this site builder. There's a lot you can do. Look at, you can, start changing the names and pictures of your team members if you wish to. You can add so many other things to this page. Services section. Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
I think it's time for us to take questions because
Yeah.
there are a lot of things I think you can show everybody. And thank you for the very insightful navigations through the site builder. as everyone can see, you will know that this is very, very easy. And like we claim, you can actually build a website in 1 hour if you have a thorough understanding of how it works. So we will suggest or we will encourage that you play around with the site builder, and that's why we are giving the com.ng and 1 month free hosting for you to test things out, for you to publish, and you can see, and you can even see how it works. So even if you go on the website now, you can actually get a free 30 days. But the free 30 days, with the free 30 days, you will not be able to publish. So, and that's why we are giving you the .com and the free hosting. So please, if you have not filled the document, please fill it if you want it. Now, Eric, we have some questions here for you.
Okay.
Part of that I have is I want to ask my own question first. You were showing us around how we can add pages. I was going to even ask about how to add another page, but from this back here, is it possible for us to edit the names? For example, home service teams. Is it possible for us to edit the names or push or move the tabs from one place to another? So that's my own question.
Well, yes. For the theme we choose, the navigation is on this side, so that's why you're seeing it this way. So you can just change the theme if you want to. But you can add pages. If you click on pages here, you can see the pages you have right here. You can add a new page. So we can add a new standard page and call that page, what can we call it? Say, our portfolio, whatever. And then you can, just save it, click on done and right there. And we can rearrange, we can move things around. And once you rearrange, it will take effect right here. It will take effect right here. Can you see that? And then if you click on any of the pages come here, you can change the name. From contact, I can change it to contact us, change the name as you like. I can change this theme section to yeah, miss the magnet, just anything that works, just be creative with it, anything that works, you can do that right here. And so there's a lot you can do just by playing around and saying things. So definitely you can change pages, you can add pages, you can do a lot of things and all that. So let me change that back
All
to
right.
time.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I think that simply asks my question. So another person is asking a question. Okay, I think this is to us. Must somebody use, okay, we answered this, but I would like to answer it again in the webinar. He said, must somebody use your free domain name offer for this website builder? Can one decide to use the domain for any other tool like WordPress? And we said that we so much appreciate if you use this domain and free hosting for the site builder, because that's the purpose of it, and that's why we are having this webinar in the first place. So we would so much appreciate if you can use it for the site builder, and also for the site builder, so you can learn how to move around things. And the goal for us is that you make more money, because if you make more money, we are winning as well. So we want you to make more money, and why we are giving what we're giving, so you get to understand the tool. And we know that once you understand the tool, you can use it for your own customers, and that way you make more money, we make more money, and everybody wins. Now, another question is, please, after building a site with the platform, can one be able to get slash download it offline or locally? Eric.
So you can't do that. Once you publish, it stays here. But one thing you can do is, I saw something, where you can, like maybe download the backup, that kind of thing. But I think that is just the data, like the text. I don't think it would include the the design of the website. Basically. So I mean, so what you build here, it stays here, that kind of thing. That's the way it works.
All right, thank you, Eric, for that. Another question I think I can see here is that, okay, we answered this. can team be imported to the site builder? Can you import new teams to the site builder?
Okay, so they have a lot of themes right here. You can change it by coming here. But here you can see it says import theme right here. So you can definitely play around with that and see. You say okay, it says import theme. You know, you can click on that. I mean, see what that does. But basically, it's best for you to work with what you have here, and then just use your creative skills. To change things the way I mean the way you would have liked them to be, or you can just, say for instance, edit your pictures or your some things in Photoshop and then bring them here. If you're into that, you know. But of course, you can import theme. But then the type of theme you can import, I really haven't played around with that.
All right, thank you. Then another one is in case of a partial or total loss of internet connection without publishing, there an automatic backup of the changes made.
Okay, so as you're editing the website right now, you don't have to click publish, until you're set, to publish it. As you're editing, you don't need to click save anywhere. The thing is being saved online, but it is not visible to people until you publish it. So if I close this tab right now and I go to another laptop and I log in and I open, this same address, of course, I'm going to see everything right here, saved for me, waiting for me till when I come back. So you do not lose your data because you lost the internet. Whatever you've edited, so far the internet has synced that data online. That is it. It stays online until you remove it.
Thank you, Eric. And another question is, please, can I have the video of the webinar? Yes, we are giving out the video of the webinar. We'll send it as a mail to you guys as soon as we are done with this. We'll also host it on our YouTube. If you don't have access, you can find the email. You can come back to our YouTube, but we'll make sure to send you a link that drives you back to the YouTube where you can watch the video. Yes, you have access to the video. And another question is, why does it take time for the website hosted here to load?
Hmm. I don't think that because I've built several websites with Google Sitebuilder for people and they load fine. The issue with loading might be maybe
Eric, I think the question is this. I think you were trying to load the teams. So I think
okay.
that's what the person is kind of referring to, I think.
Okay, if that is your question, I mentioned that this is a very powerful site builder. Like it's very powerful. It's like loading Photoshop inside your browser. So it is very powerful. I mean, Photoshop is it 4 gig or so? And imagine loading that kind of thing inside your browser. So that is what this is, and so that's why it takes some time to load those things. But whenever you build a website, the website, loads very fast. So far you don't put heavy pictures and heavy videos,
Yeah.
or
Yes, I think I can attest to that as well. You get a faster loading website with when you build with the site builder, but you just like Eric mentioned, you just need to make sure that the pictures that you are using are not so heavy. So you have a fast loading website. We've actually had a lot of people use the site builder to create websites for their clients, and we haven't gotten a lot of my website is not loading fast or something. So I think they've even put that into consideration in creating these teams themselves.
Yes, thank you. And I also promised to show us where you can get images from. If you come to on splash.com, you can search for pictures from any kind of business or anything. If I type mechanic right here, this is some of the pictures that I used on this project right here. I don't know, my fingers are not typing right now. But you can search for any kind of picture right here, and you'll see very good pictures that you can use for and they are free. They are free stock images for you to use. Very good picture. So that is what I promised you earlier. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Eric. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Like if you have not, if you really have any questions, again, you can drop it because we are rounding up presently. If you're not filled the form, if you're just joining the meeting and you have not filled the form and you're interested to take up the site builder, you can fill the form with your details and we'll get back to you with your free.com.ng and your free 1 month hosting. So if you think that you something that you would like to try for your customers, please fill in the form. Thank you very much for joining us. Is there any other questions before we call this quit? We appreciate your time. We say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Eric, thank you very much. Ada, thank you for your moderation. And I introduced myself in the beginning, so I think Eric did a bit of that. So I'm the Chief Growth Officer at Ugos. My name is Damilola. Thank you guys for joining us. We are so elated to have you guys. We wish you happy holidays and please enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your holidays. Thank you very much. And also all the Muslims here, happy Idil Kabil. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, everybody. And do have a fantastic day. Bye bye.